Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Vectorio Open Beta for the Open Beta weekend, June 9th through 16th. So it's got a little bit of a time limit on this one. So you might be thinking, wait, I've already seen you play Vectorio a couple of times. What's different? Why is it in closed beta or open beta? Why is it still in beta? The answer is A. Still recommended though for those who play Classic. There's a tutorial. So effectively this game has been reinvented from the ground up, and now it looks like the Spore Cell stage, which should be kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna go through the basics considering stuff has changed. And I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I've completed the tutorial, and if I haven't, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, so this is the sum total of what we have so far. We have gold collectors, which I actually have to like manually collect. Or I can just dump them into this thing, or collect here, dump them in here, or I can use these to do the dumping for me. So, cargo port, shotgunner, and wall. We need a lot of resources to get to all of these. I guess let's go for the cargo port first. Now, did it actually? No, it didn't bring anything over to me. I'm going to have to just toss it all in. Oh, no. I think it specifically needs me to move these bits over manually for that's a lot of gold. Well, what else can I make? Because we've got collector drones, I'm assuming they pick up stuff for me. Storages, drone ports, no power, no super. Anything for defenses, we do. The one problem is these will... All right, let's set that to 4. These will actually use up some power, but I think it's worth it. I don't know if these get a little harder. I know... Oh, right, it's the heat levels. Heat levels are what determine difficulty here. But I figure I might as well stack up at least a couple of turrets for the time being. But yeah, so the developer, I think, wasn't quite happy with where... wasn't quite happy with where Vectorio's, like, previous version had been. Just in terms of development and quality and stuff. And so they decided to actually go back and remake this. I mean, they're clearly reusing at least a fair bit of the design and aspects of it. And I think it's got multiplayer from the ground up now, which seems like it would be a lot of fun. I'm not going to be playing multiplayer for this video, but eventually. Okay, so I should probably jam that in. Here's the question. Can I actually... Turrets, special turrets, walls, traps, superclass? No, we don't have any of those. So if I go back to this, can I build another research lab? Because I think I'm going to build 3 research labs. Because this will probably go a lot faster if I actually have 3 of them. Because they seem to just burn through one of these every couple of points. And I'm just going to want to dump it in. You know what? Let's get a couple more. If this is going to be a consistent issue where I'm specifically low on... Or if I'm specifically unable to stack a bunch of these in here... I might as well have a bunch of labs going simultaneously. We'll have to figure out how to move things around. I'm assuming cargo drones are going to be able to transfer resources from one to the next. But I'm not entirely sure. One way or another, I am liking this a little bit more. It feels like it's less of like a full incremental and more of like a I actually have to care about logistics. Because the last one was just like, oh, find a new mine, dump. And it felt kind of easy to... It was easy to feel disconnected from what I was doing. Also like the fact that it tells me how much storage I have. So I can kind of work around that. Let's see, do we get another one of these? Yeah. Okay, cargo port. Houses a cargo drone, which carries resources around your base. Alright, view inventory, so you're going to be number 5. Oh, I have to pick it up first. There it is. Let's see. Put that there. So we got the shotgunner at the wall, the builder port, the reclaimer, and the mini reactor. I'm gonna have to worry about some of these. I think I'm gonna go with the builder port. Unfortunately, it's gonna take a little while for this to go, but on the flip side, we now have actual... I don't want to say funding in here, but hopefully this thing will actually deliver things, deliver resources to this cleanly. Now the question is, do we want to fill this in? We might as well. It's going to cost me a bit of a pretty penny, but it's going to be worth it long run. Maybe. Or it's overkill. it definitely did cost me a fair bit of heat there. I don't know how much that matters in the moment. You're not doing your job. Oh, set route. Okay. Input mode. Output mode. Okay, wait, 2 input tiles. Hold up. Output mode. 8. Finish selection. Let's see what this does. Okay. I think the tutorial ended a little early. I wish it would actually tutorialize some of these things, but maybe I just need to actually look at the preview for this. Nope. Never mind. Well, one way or another, I think I've kind of figured it out. It's not as clean as I'd like it to be, but at least it works. I was kind of hoping it would just work automatically or something, but I guess that would be too easy. Okay, some of these are not being fed for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Or maybe they're not being fed because it's... Oh, because it's full. Well, we're maxed on resources, so I can cut back for a little bit anyway. What else are we going to do? Do we have any other resource types? Because we've got enemy bases there. Yeah, so there's a green resource, purple, and blue. It looks like I'm going to have to worry about expanding pretty aggressively here. Other thing I'm going to have to worry about is apparently more labs. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to move that. Build special research lab. I mean, apparently I'm going to need, like, oodles of these. Well, let's do that. Okay, back to you. Set route. Input mode. And then output mode. Oh. Maybe that'll work. I don't think it did. Okay, output mode. You're just going to be there. Finish selection. It seems to have stopped. Okay, now I'm just confused. I seem to have killed my base and I'm not sure why. I'm going to save, exit the menu, and let's see if that just brings it back. Either that or I actually screwed something up here and I'm not entirely sure. Okay, solo play, open beta. Oh, right. There we go. There it goes. Yeah, something about giving this thing too many orders messed it up. Let's see. So let's do input mode and then output mode. Actually, output mode. Let's do it here. Finish selection. We're gonna move these down because we can get a couple more. We can get a couple more basic research labs in the area anyway. There we go. Okay, so that should hopefully speed up research tremendously here. We might also want to get at least 1 or 2 more collectors. They seem to be overburdened. So we are up to heat level 2. I think we can go back down. Okay. I'm gonna hope these kind of squares of guns should be able to keep most of these off. I guess this is a little bit of a blind spot if they come from this direction. But I think we're fine. I think we can just kind of sit here. I know eventually we can go down in heat levels, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I'm just going to try and clean house every once in a while to give myself plenty of space. There we go. Unfortunately, those guns are pretty bad. Okay, what do we do next? Do we want to do the shotgun turret? Not a big fan of it. Houses a build-a-drone, which will automatically construct nearby blueprints. Okay, so I think that that expands how far we can go. We have a gold booster. Oh, but that requires green. We can't do that. Reclaimer. Wall or shotgunner? Let's just do wall real quick, because that's going to take, like, no time. And then we will probably do the reclaimer. I have no... Oh, wait. Maybe the reclaimer is what expands our space. Let's do that. I almost kind of wish I could queue up a couple of these researches just so I wouldn't have to worry about them. Well, one way or another, we are actually making some headway here. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but considering everything, we've got tons of resources and I can make more storage. I think I'm going to go kind of nuts here. Fill everything in. And just kind of live in this gloomy base. Speaking of, we want to go back to defenses, walls. Just basic wall. I guess I'm going to have that as number 10. Make it nice and easy. Unless, of course, I miss. Does happen. But I figure I might as well kind of lock this off. This base, in its current state, is complete. And there's no reason not to. Okay, so we want to do logistics, collectors, storage, drone ports, builder port. Build a couple of those. Unfortunately, I don't know what our priorities are. But it's fine. I think they just do it per order. So claims nearby tiles for your faction, expanding your area of control of the map. Alright. Confirm unlock. What's our next research? The shotgunner, we have the safeguard beacon. Do that. Okay. Resources are looking fine. We'll need some more gold storage here too. Okay. I'm gonna just try and collect a number of these guns around. We'll overtune my heat a little bit. But once they're all in, then we can start getting rid of some of these. Okay. Battle Fortress is good. Are they going to build the builder drones? Oh, builders are expensive. Never mind. I think I'll just make do without. Okay, what else do we want to do? Anything? Move these guys up. Keep it nice and even. So at this point, we're going to start wanting to make exploratory bases. Let's see. So we want to do defenses, special turrets, walls, traps, some other things. Is it flamers? Okay. I almost kind of wish we had, let's see, safeguard tiles 9x9 range, increasing building health by 50%. Oh, that's what that does. I almost wish I had two or three different toolbars that I could work with here. So, next question is, where are we going? Because the main thing is, I've got enough. And we're going to run out of space before I do anything else. Or not space. Power? I don't know. Do we want to do more researchers? I think so. Okay, set route. Not that. Output mode. Hopefully that'll work. Finish selection. I'll give it some more to do. Set route. Output mode. This entire area. Finish selection. Oh, it happened again, didn't it? Interesting. At least the enemies have stopped. Because it seems like the game really does not like input and output mode. That something about that makes it lose its mind for a while. I'll have to be careful about that. Luckily, it doesn't seem like I need it too much. Oh, online play is currently locked. So I guess you can't play multiplayer, at least at the moment. That's fine. This is a quick load. Alright, there we go. We might want to get a couple more of these. Okay, so input that, output here. Finish. That route, input these, output. Just do these. Alright, finish selection. Okay, so it's not freaking out on me, so that's a good sign. And now we get the mini reactor. What else can I research at the moment? We might as well get the shotgunner tech. I'm just going to try and get whatever weapons and equipment I can possibly get at the moment. I guess we should start working on some kind of material annex. Which is going to get me to the green fastest? Actually, if I just go diagonally down. Okay. We've got that. Let's not put anything there. Just get 3 guns and then an expander. Because I want to increase my area. Unfortunately, these expanders are kind of small. I'm going to have to do this a lot. I guess we're pretty much going to have to do 3 guns first. I think I might be able to get away with 2. Yeah, we're going to have to go on quite the journey. Unless... Can I just put that there? Oh. Okay. Well, that changes it. In that case, we can cut this down a smidge. Actually, I'm not even sure if I need this. Let's just get rid of that one. Yeah, so we can effectively have a couple of little battle outposts. I don't know how repairs work. I don't know if they do. We might have to keep that in mind. However, this does mean that I can make a battle annex way far away. Like, straight up build a base out here. Which is, I think, what I'm going to have to do. Oh, nope, that's too far out. Okay, so there is a limit. Can it be here? No. Here? No, so it has to be touching. Holy guacamole. Tech support is a pain. But I'm done with it. So what do we... Oh, perfect. Walls only require base resources and nothing else. So I can just have a bunch of little base builders. So unfortunately, that means we're going to have to just daisy chain like a gazillion of these suckers. Just down this entire way. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Where'd the music go? Come back, music. I miss you. I don't know what the armor is. Is there a way that I can tell the music to just, like, keep playing? Oh, there it is. Sick. I always hate games where the music actually just stops for a while and just doesn't come back. It's not, like, a huge issue for me, but it's definitely one of those where it's just, like, I don't know. I don't like that interruption. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. Okay, what else do we have? Crystal collector. Well, we're going to need that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hook up a bunch of these. I should probably get the shotgunner as just number 6 for the time being. I'm gonna try putting a couple of them down too. We'll see if they're any good. I'm sure they're kind of expensive. That is the one maybe downside, but not sure if that's truly a big deal. Let's just get down into this patch. What I'd like to do is kind of hook these together. And then, yeah, the problem is this entire area is pants. What I kind of want to do is get over here. And, oh, I can't relocate the main base, though. I'm not allowed to. Let's just try this, where it's just these two. 25 and 3 versus 12 and 3. So it's a little bit more power, but significantly less heat. Yes, let's build some shotguns up in here. Because they should be able to kind of hold their own, at least for a little while we build the exploratory base. Also, other thing we should do, logistics, drone ports, builder port. Kind of pricey. I think it's about time that we have a couple more. Okay, 350 though. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna get some shotguns up in here. I know, at least in the previous version of this game, you could actually research for some extra damage. And I think I'm gonna want to get that if I can. It does seem like the walls must get repaired somehow. Okay. That one still exists. Give them a nice little enclosure. What I'd like to do is clear these out. Keep my heat kind of down, if I can. Yeah, we're pretty close. Hopefully we can also get some bigger expanders at some point, but I don't know. Let's see how effective that is. It seems to do a lot of damage. I think those extra builders are worth it. Okay, so we have to destroy the Atlas. Oh, what the hell is that thing? It's just there. How the hell am I supposed to destroy that? Sector objective. So I guess this gets bigger as we go along, too. I'm assuming we kill the Atlas and then it unlocks tier 2 or something, and then it's a whole new ball game. Okay, so with this, I think I'm going to set that up a little bit. I don't think we're going to have to worry about too many enemies coming for this base from any other direction, so we kind of just need to have it be kind of a kind of U-shape. I think a lot of these are going to be safe too, and also I might be able to just have it be this disconnected thing. Can I put that there? Yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to get over here too, so we can have a separate kind of micro base with its own economy. Because if I can do that, I mean, if I can even just get this area, we're in a good spot. Unfortunately, all of my builder drones are going to be building those walls first because order of operations, I suppose. It's fine. Okay, got a crystal collector. Let's see, we might as well do crystal storage next. What else do we have? Look at the barrier, we've got the accumulator, the turbine, the ranger, and the burst mine. Anything else? Nothing that I can afford at the moment. Okay. I'm just gonna ensconce this in a bunch of walls. Gonna take a little bit of doing. However, can I just get rid of these? It looks like I can, because I'm not going to need that space in the meantime. I'm just going to get rid of it. We might have to re-expand. Yeah, let's just blow them up. But at least this way I don't have to worry about protecting tiny little extra things. Instead, it'll just be mostly focused on the things that I actually need to care about, and nothing more. It looks like this is holding firm. I could give it a couple more guns, but nah. Yeah, we've got the shotguns. Let's see. Expensive are they? Pricey. Not absurdly so, but I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try and make kind of a weird bean shape over here. It is just this base, because eventually this is going to expand over here and then kind of keep going, because we're going to want to take the blue and the purple down here. It'll be this just kind of shloop. I don't know if I'll keep them as separate little bits or kind of their own thing. Okay, let's go back here. I'm going to build... I think I'm going to build a couple more builders. They're certainly expensive, I recognize that, but on the flip side, I'm having some trouble building walls. Fortunately, I think all of my builders are hyper-focused on getting these walls down. Let's see. No, we want research. I want to try the ranger. Next. I'm gonna cancel these for the moment. Let's actually have them work on useful things. They're doing some damage, but there's got to be some way that these things heal. Don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully a wall won't get destroyed in my absence. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot of defenses on the back. But to some degree, I can get rid of that. I don't know how many enemies are going to be going for this area. We'll try and be semi-thorough. Okay, long-range turret deals huge damage, slow rate of fire. I think that's fine. Okay, hook all of those up. Then let's give it a wall. Because I don't think any of these enemies are really going to be going around the back. Or doing any major damage here. We'll just get the guns up. Get like 4 of these. 1 collector. 4 storage. And 2 builders. Because this is going to have to be my secondary building annex, just so we don't have to wait for the collector drones to make the whole dang trip. You know what? Actually, skip the walls. We're barely under fire at the moment. So better to have them work on other things. Now we can probably work on the wall, though. I like this dynamic difficulty system. It's super predictable. You don't have to worry about any spikes, so as long as you're not doing anything, like, super risky, you're golden. Alright, there we go. I'm curious if the builders don't actually care about local storage. I think they just pull from whatever. Well, that's kind of nice, actually. Alright. So in that case, do we do anything else or do we just let them go? I wish the walls weren't something that these drones had to even carry. It's not necessarily strictly bad. It's just annoying. Units. Oh. Okay. Isn't actually letting me put those down. I'll just build a couple of these. Because this area is going to get hammered a little bit more than a lot of other spots. I figure that extra oomph should carry. Okay, so next order of business, we want to go, let's see. Fences, logistics, crystal collector. Get a bunch of those. Storages. And then it looks like just it's regular collector ports. How expensive are these? $250. Just take it down to like 3. Because I'm going to want to scale this up, but it's going to take a little bit. But we are going to need mad green if I want to do what I want to do here. I guess I should probably work on getting some more yellow. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be burning here, but it seems like a good idea to start stocking a bunch of these, as I am going to need them large scale. Ooh. Who do we want to get next? Purple. I guess I might as well start working on the burst mine. Get that out of the way. Next up, we probably want the chiller. The freezing turret might... I don't know what it's going to do. Power generator, power storage. Barrier. But yeah, I think that chiller is kind of the next step. Okay. Next order of business. Storages, crystal storage. Like one more. Oh. Look at the burst mine. Here's the other thing. We desperately need some more of these. I don't actually know how many of those collectors we need to have per area. I haven't paid attention. These are looking pretty full too, so I guess actually we probably could use a couple more collectors for this entire setup. I might as well get silly with this for the time being. There's no sense in leaving these full of resources that are not being collected. There, that's way better. Way more storage too. We are about to hit the next difficulty level. You know what I should do? Actually invest in my defenses. We might also want to consider a double-layered wall approach, at least for this base. Because here's the thing, my primary base doesn't need to have anything particularly important in it at the moment. It is going to be the primary source of danger for pretty much this entire game, as all of my enemies want to kill this thing and this thing alone. So, now that ain't built yet. So if instead of even doing anything with this one, we just turn this into Turbo Fortress and we keep all of our resource acquisition over here and we kill all of the bases only in this lower corner. If there's like next to nothing and this area is kind of safe, we just get Lap of Luxury with minimal defense requirements. And then this has to be a super battle fortress as kind of like a lasting distraction. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, did we ever get the gold booster? We did not. Start working on that. Because it seems like that's going to be vaguely worthwhile. Okay, that's done. These aren't that strong. They're expensive, though. Or, sorry. No, they're plenty strong. These little guys aren't that strong. I think you can increase their damage somehow, but I've forgotten how it works. Or, actually, I just don't know if it's changed, is the real answer. Okay, so now there's our big guns. They shoot slowly, so we'll probably want to get a couple more of those. But not at the moment, at least. Go here. So I'm going to need one cargo bot. I'm going to put it here. And we're going to go back to special and... Oops. Fill those in. Okay, set. This is going to be our input. This is going to be our output. I'm going to account for a second layer. Finish selection. Okay, so we're not going to have a whole lot of green at the moment. However, now we can actually start researching green. And those crystal collectors are kind of expensive, but not hugely so. But I think the real answer is... I got a big fortress of yellow here. We should probably use it. Okay, let's just ring this thing in with a bunch of storage. That should give it enough. At this point, I'm going to need probably a lot of yellow. These are still being queued. I probably should have built the collectors before the miners, but whatever. Yeah, this area is looking reasonably safe, at least for the moment. What else do we have? Do you think I'm gonna... Oh, I can't get that, though. We can go for the sweeper. The power stuff doesn't give me a new unlock. The barrier does. I can't do anything with that, at least for a little while. Okay, let's go back to special. I'm gonna speed that up a little bit. Because if we go back to research... No, actually, it looks like the main issue is just we need more gold. We'll probably build a secondary research base here. Okay, how's this looking? There's still... Oh, actually, the issue seems to mostly be... not enough storage. Did I miss? I did. The grid. I guess I'm just going to do that. I guess this means I can get a second layer of walls there. Not that I strictly care. Yeah, I've got plenty of resources. Do we want to build a couple more builders? Here. I think I will. This entire area is going to need them en masse. Alright, so how are we looking? Fairly clean, a lot of resources, but it's worth it. Okay, fire rate beacon. Sure. Advanced research lab. Essence collector. Okay, so we've got a couple of things to grab here. I guess in that case, do we want to get another lab? Okay, set route, input mode. Yep. A bunch. A bunch. Let's actually expand these a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that should give us more. I'm very glad we don't have to supply them with everything. It'd be kind of unfortunate if you specifically had to provide both green and yellow to these things. I don't think it would actually be that bad, but it would be slightly annoying. Alright, so how are we looking research-wise? Green. What is your issue? Or did the thing happen again? It didn't, but I am confused. Set route. Finish selection? You know what? I'm just gonna save and quit, and we'll just see if it comes back. It's a little unfortunate that I have to keep doing that. Clearly that's going to get fixed. Or I'm doing something wrong, I'm not entirely sure. One way or another, it's hard to complain. Open betas are exactly for this purpose. Sure, it'd be nice if everything worked perfectly. I really do wish this would move faster when I'm zoomed out. Alright, yep, now it's working. Sometimes I think you just gotta fix the AI on all the little drones, and they'll just figure it out once you do. Okay, do we actually want to do that? Or do we want to start expanding? I think I'm just going to expand. Because these aren't that dastardly yet. This is the right. I'll wait to lay it out. There. Perfect. Okay. What do we want to do? Double layer wall. There? Give it a couple. This area is going to need a bit more beef. I guess we might as well kind of extend this out a bit. Right, I think that's lined up. I don't want to go too far. Oh no, it looks like I can actually expand out here. Because I want to set up so I can start doing some damage to that. Because we're going to need purple next. We don't have an easy spot for it. Okay, we get a fire rate beacon. 5x5, fire rate turrets by 25%. Seems reasonably good. Okay, other thing, logistics, drone ports, builder port. I'm just going to build a couple. We're going to need them in this area. And as expensive as they potentially can be, I think they're going to be worth it. And then rather than anything else, let's just make a real thick wall here. Oh, I guess the other thing I should do. Hopefully that'll be fine. This thing's barely taking any damage. And I think it does heal. Maybe. Engineering, none. Okay, so there might be passives that we can pick up. Alright, what's our next one? Because we need purple for a lot of those. Advanced Research Lab, Essence Collector. I guess I'll start working on that. Because no matter what, we need that. Let's see, anything else? No. You're up to heat level 5, so I might actually want to bop back up to the home base. And see how that's faring. Looks like we're losing a couple of wall segments every once in a while. So I should probably arm this a little bit more aggressively. I think just a bunch of sniper turrets to do big damage seems like a good idea. Oh, other thing. If I go defenses, superclass, no. Traps. I'll have to look into those. Is it a special? Claimer radars, tile modifiers? Safeguard beacon, fire rate beacon. Okay. I don't want to expand. Well, I guess I could actually do another layer. Expand this out a little further. One way or another, we should probably... I mean, I think that's going to be good enough, at least for now. I just wanted to make sure that this was about as primo as it can get. I think we've succeeded. So let's go back and take another look down here. How's this base looking? I think I'm going to have to try and destroy an enemy base before we go. Luckily, it really does not seem like they are interested in going after this zone, which is nice. So I'm probably just going to leave some double layers and not even think about it, because they are hyper focused on killing my home base. Okay. I was hoping to get some units. They've got rangers and... Okay. Goes up to there. Yeah, so it looks like we're just going to be spy versus spying this. I mean, sure, why not? Because yeah, I gotta punch in here if I want to get these resources. Do we want to potentially get some more anythings? I think my resource gain is fine. At least for the moment. Oh, these walls are currently still open. I guess the one thing I could do, logistics. I think we might just want more builders. Because yeah, the moment I want to put any kind of wall down, it takes a while. I wish, and here's just basic suggestion, I wish walls could stack. Like, even from the get-go, I think the basic builder drone should actually be able to carry, I'm gonna say about 5 walls. Maybe make it upgradable. I don't know. But, you know, just have it be something that's slowly, or that allows these things to actually hold a couple extra. Because that would make a huge difference. Okay, I should probably build something there. I think it's fine. I guess let's do another 2 layers on the top. Eventually, I'm going to want to expand these out. And put some more defenses in here. I mean, ideally, eventually, I'd just move all of my resource gathering and all of my money, just take it all out, leave that for elsewhere, and just have this entire base just be one big gun pointed at everything, just saying, you know, I dare you. Okay, I think that's fine. I doubt they're going to get through this level of defenses, assuming it gets built. The problem is most of my builder drones are currently hyper-focused on building. Yeah, I can't change any custom settings. I almost kind of wish you could set, like, build areas. Like, hey, don't build anything over here. Oh, you know the other big deal? We don't have enough power. Mini reactor. 250. Yeesh. Guess I'll build a couple of them. We're pretty close to actually getting the better power, but I'm stuck with it for the moment. Also, it looks like my green crystal is no longer being used for research again because this sucker has just forgotten to do his job. I mean, I don't know if I can blame him. Sometimes I wish I could forget to do my job. Actually, no, I don't say, like, I strictly love my job, because that feels a little bit too, like, pale corporate, but I do really enjoy what I do. On the good days. On the bad days, maybe not so much, though. Okay, hopefully that's gonna work. It might be one of those that it's just the drone AI is scuffed and just can't do it sometimes. Well, looks like we at least have a little bit more power and capacity. That, yeah, nothing's getting through that top section, at least not for a little while. Well, I'll let them finish this, but it looks like research is just scuffed unless I save and quit out of the game. Which, honestly, I could do... Oh, yeah. No. Let's do that for now. It looks like I might have to do that on a technology-to-technology basis, which is question mark? But again, that's probably going to be a bug fix that is, like, fixed by tomorrow. Heck, it might even be fixed by the time this video goes out, because I'm not actually sure when it's going to be going out. Power outage. I don't know what that does. I did build, like, a bunch of you, yeah? Oh. It generates 20 power. Oh. That's way worse than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was 250 power. Huh. Now it looks like everything is scuffed. Oops. Yeah, so I can grab the resources. But that ain't it. Yeah, I think I've found a bug or 3 or something. And for whatever it is, for whatever reason, it's the drones, like, freak out, which kind of makes sense. It's a new mechanic. The original Vectorio, all of your gold collectors just collected gold automatically. Alright, now they're going. There's our resources. Next question. Alright, research is going, and we have some generators. We do not have much for capacity, though, so I think we might have to just live with this. No, I don't think so. I think I need to do this a little bit more. Even if this is a huge boost to my heat level, I would like to destroy a base, or at least put some holes in it. Okay. What am I building that's taking so much money? Oh, it's the reactors. At 25 watts. Oh, I read this as 250. I wasn't even thinking. Boy, mini reactors are trash. Well, what else can I do about it? At least once these mini reactors are done, we'll have some power capacity that I can work with. I guess the other thing I can do is actually nix a couple of these. My foes really are not punching through some of these spots as much. And so I can kind of nix any defenses in that area. Alright, I think this might take a little while. At least my power capacity should be in a finer spot. Yeah, they just don't care, do they? Works for me. I don't know how to actually know how much HP it has. I guess it's dead. Okay, so we want to do defenses. Oh, is it a special? It is. Actually, maybe we want to do a safeguard. Oh, because safeguards are kind of huge anyway. Yeah, we'll just have to cycle a couple of these in and out. Yep, he is shooting back at me. However, rather than lose my kind of expensive turrets, unfortunately, my turrets are really stupid. I guess so are theirs? They just shoot for the nearest thing. I really wish I could tell them, hey, shoot for the danger gun. But alas, it looks like that's not going to be the case here. At least we punched a decent hole in. Okay, and we can almost get the essence collector. Unfortunately, punching my way into the rest of this base is going to take a little while. Oh, no, I have no idea if this one's going to be easy or not. That is a pulsar. Yeah, punching into that one might actually be tough. I think we might need to look into potential artillery systems. Okay. Get rid of a couple of those. And yeah, I'm just gonna cycle guns in, or guns and walls in, I suppose. Okay. Gotten rid of that. Just has enough range. Now if I do this, that's gonna get lit up. I think I'm just gonna have to do this piecemeal. Rather than anything fancy. I guess we should start with the walls this time around. So what is your range? Okay, let's do this for the time being. We're gonna make some friends, but I can just cycle these walls in endlessly. Because as long as we have sufficient firepower in the area, it shouldn't matter. And this is why I wish these things could also carry multiple walls. Oh boy. Too bad my guns are dumb as bricks. Okay. Here we got a machine gun. Okay, do we want to get another safeguard beacon? I would, but I do need to get my walls built again. Okay. Do a fire rate beacon right there. That should work. Oh, did we get it? Base is dead. Yeah, that's some effort. Yeah, let's just clear all of that out. Guess I'll just get 2 of those guns for the time being. So unfortunately, purple is still kind of outside my grasp. I could go over here. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not outside of my grasp. However, I should probably call it quits kind of soon. Just for the sake of doing other things with my day. Because as much as I like games like Vectorio, they can and will eat my time and give nothing in return. Yeah, so I think I want to just scoot down here. We'll just build a surprise bonus annex. A very sneaky one, right? Boy, I'm just extending the weirdest dong into their base. Like, hello, this is mine now. What, you thought it was yours? Funny. Okay, what else do we have? Essence storage. I guess we need that anyway. Okay, that should work. I don't think we have a whole lot of enemies kind of coming at this angle to hit this side of the wall. But I'm probably going to extend through it anyway, just in case. Okay. Prep a couple of these things. Essence collector. Unfortunately, we don't actually have the essence container yet, which is the most useful. However, no, we don't have any labs. So I guess it's kind of meaningless. I'll just kind of prep this anyway. Guess we only need 1 of those. That should work, because eventually I'm going to want to set this up. Okay, how is this looking? It's looking fine, and hopefully by the time we're done with this, we will have the essence containers. And no, we do actually have a couple of... We do have a rude dude that I guess occasionally comes in here to smack. I think I'm just going to ignore it. They'll punch through the wall eventually, but they'll keep getting distracted by the wall. So I don't think it should matter. Anything else I should do? Regional buildings. Oh, gold booster. Doubles productivity of adjacent gold collectors, greatly increasing gold output. It'd be nice if I wasn't just loaded. If I needed gold for anything in mass at the moment. But it seems like the easiest answer is actually just mass storage. Which I should maybe invest in. Because yeah, we are maxed out on that. Alright, let's take a look. Well, we've got the essence collectors. Now we just need the container. Give me. And then I think we'll stop. I've destroyed a base. I've built a decent chunk of stuff. I'm assuming that's all the containers being... Yeah, it's the containers being built. Yeah, one way or another, I think this is going to be one of those games... I mean, it was last year when I was playing it, but this is going to be one of those games that I just kind of keep on my radar. And we'll probably just continue to come back to this frequently, just in terms of, like, it's fun. How expensive are these? $250. Oof. Whatever. it'll fund itself eventually. Set route, input, output, finish. Alright, so we have some science, which means I can get the chiller. Cool. Not that I can afford it at the moment, but eventually. For now, though, if you guys want to try the open beta, it's available for the next couple of days. It's pretty solid. I really enjoyed the original version of Vectorio, and this reboot seems to be pretty solid. I'm curious to see what overall is going to change, but I'd have to put like 2 or 3 hours into this. And my voice is kind of wrecked from fires, so instead I'm just going to kind of chill, take it easy, and come back to this one later, possibly when the multiplayer is released. For now, though, I guess if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.